So, research design, why does this matter? In most forms of life, if you were buying a product, you would expect the product to be robustly tested and evaluated before it's released to the market. If you take medicines, for example, medicines have numerous trials that they would go through to make sure that they're safe before they actually go onto the market. If you had the choice of two lifts, this is the way I look at it, where one lift has been tested, it's been numerous times that you know that everything's working fine, and then you have a new lift which has never been tested, just being built. Which lift would you choose to go into? I know I would choose the one that's been tested numerous times, and the same goes for airplanes. You'd want to ensure that before you got on the plane that it had actually been tested, and it wasn't something which is just something's being built with a concept that you think, oh, it might work. You want to make sure when you're flying 30,000 feet in the air that it will work. But when it comes to education, it's one of the few things that really puzzles me on why we don't treat it the same in expecting to have robust evidence underpinning it. Quite often you will get concepts, and I'll link back to the Intel learning pyramid, where someone will come up with an idea. It will start to get a few bits of traction and followers behind it, and it then perpetuates itself and then starts to scale until it's released into other schools because other people are using it. But we don't know whether it's effective or not. It's being used. This is why we tend to get fads within education, and I don't know whether it's because whether the medicine with a lift or with the airplane, the risk of someone actually dying is quite high, so that's why we have it robust. Within education, it's a delayed risk; someone's unlikely to die from the intervention, but it still will have potentially a negative impact and a waste of resources. So we need to really consider educational products and see if there's an evidence base that underpins them, and is this robust? Is one of the key things that it does puzzle me.